Hi, my name's Holly Airchuk, and I'm in the Vermilion River 4-H Outdoors Club. I participate in the canine project that the club has, and I've been doing it for about 6 years now with my little Shetland sheepdog. Today, the topic that I'm going to be doing this video on is actually grooming Hermes, my Shetland sheepdog. So this is him. This is him before we did any work on him. So he has a lot of knots in his ears, and his fur's very thick because it still has some of that winter coat on there. So what I first off do is I take a pin brush and I try and brush him down and try and get all that loose hair out. And then after I get done with the pin brush, I take a slicker brush and try and just loosen up the rest of the hair so it doesn't get matted when we go to bathe him. Overall, I've probably spent around 2 hours just brushing him out. So this is what Hermes looks like when he's ready to go into the bath. Most of his winter hair is all out so that it won't mat up, and then he's basically ready to get wet. So my next step is I take off his collar and actually put him in the bathtub downstairs. Sorry, Mom. I have no other doggy bathtub, so this is what we got. And I take some lavender shampoo and I scrub. This is Hermes when he is all full of suds. And he has a very thick coat, so it takes a lot of water to get through it all and get it all wet and then wash out all the suds. It takes a fair amount of time to get the water through. And it also happens to take a lot of towels to get him dry. In this case, it was 4 towels in total got soaked just trying to dry him up and trying to get him to a point where I could blow dry him. That's right, folks, you heard me right, blow dry. Because he has a double coat, it actually takes forever for him to dry. So often, just to help with puffing up the fur a bit and him drying off, I actually blow dry him. And as you can see, sometimes even that doesn't totally dry him up. So I kind of left him for a day to totally dry up before I started working on him again. At this point, I think he's starting to get a little bit fed up with me at poking around at him. Anyway, I brush out his pants, and then I actually take my curved scissors and I shape them in order to make them nice and puffy. So I do this to both sides, and then I also do something similar to his legs and his chest. And so here's a close-up on the pants. Then I'll also do his ears a little bit and his tail. And here's the finished product, all trimmed up and brushed out. So here it is in action. One thing to note about a Sheltie's show coat is that it should be accentuating his shoulders and his chest, and it should be slimming back towards his bum and his hips. So right here I've marked the place where it is naturally thicker, but it also should be enhanced with the grooming. And then back towards the butt, it should be a little bit more narrow and it shouldn't be as enhanced.